So you are in class 7 and you are doing the first chapter. So one way to use this website is to just upload an image. But let's say you choose your class 7, and you're doing the first chapter because the session has just started. So you choose large numbers around us. Now, if you've just started the chapter, then you can choose easy level of questions. If you are very thorough and you understand this chapter very well, you can choose difficult level of questions. But here, let's choose medium level of difficulty. So the first question it shows is estimate the sum 43,905 and 67,231 by rounding each number to the nearest thousand. So let's assume that you have not understood what this question is trying to ask and you don't have the answer. So you choose the incorrect answer. Let's say this is 1,11,100. So this site does not give you direct answers. Your answers is 1,11,100. That is not right. So you have two options. Either you ask for the concept, what is the concept, why, what are the, how can I solve it, or you just simply move to the next question. So suppose you click on understand the concept. So now it will start helping you how to solve this question. So the first helping question is, in the number 43,905, which digit is in the thousands place? Almost all of you will be able to solve it. 3 is the thousands. 3 is the digit which is in the thousands place. There may be some of you who may not understand even this question. This happens because they may not have understood the thousands place in the lower classes. So when they will get it wrong, again it will show the understand the concept thing, and then you can there try to understand what is this helping question. So let's assume that you know this and you choose 3, which is the correct answer. Now here it is showing when rounding 43,905 to the nearest thousand, what value do you get? Now here it is trying to test whether you understand what is rounding. How do you do rounding? Now, let's say rounding is something which is not very clear to you. So you choose any answer. So you choose, say, 43,900, right? Which is incorrect. Now, you have two options. Either you tell him, okay, just give me the answer. Or you say, okay, no, I want to understand this concept. I want to understand how rounding is done. So you go to understand. So here is the first helping question for the rounding question, for the rounding concept. So here it is asking when rounding 43,905 to the nearest thousand, which digits value do you check? So he's asking when you have to round to the thousand number, do you know which digits needs to be checked? So he's saying digit in the thousands place is the answer. So here when you solve these three helping questions, there are three helping questions in this, you will be able to understand what is the rounding question. Let's go back to the original question. So the original helping question was this first helping question. So what it does is that every time you get a helping question incorrect, it will take you back to the first helping question so that you remain on track. So this answer we know is 3. Now we have understood what is rounding. So we do it correctly, which is 44,000. Now he's doing the same thing for the second number, which is 67,231. And again, you know the answer is 7. And again it is testing for rounding concept here, and because you have solved it, you choose the right one, which is 67,000. And then he tells you, okay, you have got the rounding numbers 44,000, 67,000. What is the sum? So when you sum it up, then you will get, okay, the answer will be, you can solve it on your own, but say you have solved it and the answer is 1,11,000, and that's how you solve it.